It's given match season. Last week we were on the AWL match, and today we're repping the Blessed to Be a Blessing brand. This topic is really really important to me because it's what makes me. It is Luchi. Anytime you hear my name, just know that this topic I'm about to speak is what defines who I am, and the topic is. Hello, guys. You're welcome to an amazing episode on EWL Podcast. Don't forget that this podcast is a platform for you to be expressive and a reality check. I'm your host, Theology Gloria, and today's topic is family. I would attach this and I would say what defines family to you. What does family mean to you? It's not the same meaning to everybody. But I would say I'm grateful to God for the gift of family. I don't know how often I'm going to say this, but family is something that I'm grateful for. I don't know how I would have been able to navigate life without having a family. Like, I'm not just talking about I think most this topic is centered directly to my family, like my nuclear family. I'm grateful for them a lot. A lot of times I'm grateful. I'm grateful to have like my sisters. I'm grateful to have like my brothers. I'm grateful to have a parent. I don't have a father. So I'm grateful to have my mom now. But I am grateful for the gift of a father I had. So every time I pray to God, I thank God for that man. He made me to experience what unconditional love feels like. And I'm not going below the standard that man set for me. Like, I experienced what it meant for someone to be loved, and there was not just attachment to it. It was just that this brand is a reproduction of family. So blessed to be a blessing and stay up. We are glad. I am so glad that we are doing more than I ever anticipated. We are going as far as paying school fees, not for a lot of people, just concentrating on one or two people. But I'm grateful, and I believe that God is going to do great things with this brand. So family. So a lot of things I want to say about family, but now I am here. I don't know, but I'm just going to say anything that comes to mind concerning this topic. I'm also grateful for the gift of friends that has turned family. For those of my friends, I am grateful to you all. It's not easy to have people in your corner. The presence of having people that care about you a lot is one thing and one factor that strengthens us as individuals, that pushes us to be the best version of ourselves. Family. Family is what teaches us. I spoke about a topic last week, insecurity. I did not have the I did not really speak largely on the topic. I just threw one or two thoughts here and there. But I think family is what defines a lot of people. And watch what you say to your siblings, watch what you say to your um loved one. Because if they feel intimidated in their home, imagine the kind of intimidation they will face outside. If they cannot express real love in the family, imagine what the outside world will do to them. I see family as a start of socialization, like a start of socialization. I see family as a start of many connection. This is the one. I see family as a start of many relationship. The kind of relationship you have in your family will determine for a lot of people the kind of relationship you're going to have in the outside world. Your family protects you from a lot of things. When you have experienced this in your family, when you see this in the outside world, you tend to define it with what you've learned from your family. Family is a very, very huge thing to talk about, but I want to speak about it because I just sometimes think about a lot of people that would drop family values and just stick to what they see outside. Because I just imagine myself, speaking for myself now, I kind of want to imagine myself living in this big, the world is so deep. Like, when you leave your safe space, I always say that my safe space is family. Imagine I live there. I always live there to go to work. I always live there to like go and turn on that thing. Imagine dumping your safe ground, and you are just in the world. The world is actually very deep, and You are just there. You dumped your values. You dumped like everything that makes you you. In the name of you are looking for. I don't even know what they are looking for. I don't think there's a name tag attached to it. But family has made a lot of people who they are today. Like, how do I say this? Family is like the most important. See, and I know a lot of people, God bless them, do not have the luxury of knowing what a family is. And sometimes people will advise that you do not take everything you learn and like put it into practice. In as much as I've said a lot of nice things about family, it gets to a point where sometimes, true story, the values of your family may not align with like your new found values, and you will want to like experience this differently, not what you're used to. So I'm speaking from the aspect of those people that you hear people tell you that the fact that you grew up in the streets does not mean you have to remain in the streets. Do you get? The fact that you grew up in the deepest parts of Ajegule does not mean you have to remain in Ajegule. So family just teaches you a lot of do's and don'ts. Family gives you larger aspiration. Family gives you the benefits to dream. Family gives you the benefits to say, okay, my dad used to do this, but I'm not going to do this. My mom used to do this, but I'm not going to do this. And you hear a lot of people when they speak about, I think the closest thing people speak about when they talk about family is divorce. My parents were divorced. I'm choosing to communicate more with my partner. I'm choosing to create a very good space for me and my partner. I'm choosing to create a home that will go through the lifetime. So family, it's just like a mirror, and you are seeing yourself through your family. Family is a very important part of our lives. Family is what makes you understand your identity. Because if you don't even know where you're coming from, is a problem for some people. Sometimes people do not know who they are or what their family was like. Those people that leave the family space to go for greener pasture sometimes lose themselves in the process because family is not in the picture. So the importance of family cannot be emphasized. The need to speak about what we do in our family space needs to be emphasized. I think for those of us that have the opportunity, or for those of you that have the opportunity of family, I think everybody should try working or try making their family a safe space. You see the richest people in the world, likes of Tunu Ilumelo, likes of Otedola, likes of of this guy, of this pastor, sorry, of likes of Paul Adefasin, likes of Pastor Bolaji. When you look at them, you could see the impact of family in their ministry, in their business. Family is one thing that people should look at for. It's something that creates the greatest structure, if I must say. When I look at Tony Illumino on the grams, I'm like, this is a man pursuing a legacy. He's pursuing a system, and you see in everything he does, you see everything that his family stands for, basically. So on this topic today, I just want to highlight the importance of family and try to explain and define what family does for a lot of us, and trying to understand the importance of family in our lives as individuals, and how family has also shaped us as individuals. I, for myself, will speak. I think family has shaped me beyond measures. I think my particular nature, I'm a natural talker, but from the family I came from, I was groomed to be really, really reserved. So I talk less, even though I think I'm still a talker sometimes. But I don't know if I'm a product of family, obviously. And I just felt to highlight that on this topic today. Family is beautiful. And I don't know, just tell me what you think about family. What defines family to you? What makes a family to you? Even the Bible has also acknowledged that family does not necessarily have to be your father, mother, and your siblings. You can find the family outside your home, in a group of friends, in a group of work colleagues. You see people addressed to their workers as their family. Just something that gives you the essence as a person is what family defines. And I am super grateful for my family. So I want you to take a minute to show gratitude to your family. Family has done more good to our lives as individuals. Another thing I think I want to talk about concerning family is we should try, speaking to myself too, we should try as much as possible to be intentional with family. Just because family is always going to be there, I feel some people do not understand the importance of intentionality in the family group. So I think that is another point I want to point out in this topic. We should always appreciate by being intentional about a lot of things when it comes to family members, because I think that is what sustains the bond. I was supposed to also touch the drift that happens most time in most families, but I'm going to leave that for another day because I'm super grateful for family in this episode. So I'm not going to talk about the downside of it. Okay, guys, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm saying that specifically because I am grateful for the engagement we are getting. Our vlog has been amazing. I have a weekly vlog every Thursday. Please always tune in on my Ask Luchi segment on YouTube to catch me on my minimal activity as a young lady growing up in the country. Okay, guys, don't forget to listen to this podcast on Anchor, Spotify, and on YouTube. Don't forget to also follow me on my social media platform, and there's all the across all. From Instagram, we also have EWL Podcast on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter is Oluchi. And like I always say, let's spread love, because God is love. Love is God. I'm your host, Oluchi Gloria. Have the most amazing week ahead. Bye, guys.